At the time of another club friendly fixture is moving. GRASSRUNNERS FC up against Sporting Lagos live at the National Stadium here in Surulere Legacy Beach to change venue, and it's going to be another time to see how these two sides will have the best of their football feelings. Sporting Lagos are preparing for the second stanza of the NNL with grade A friendly matches. So we'll have the best of time for GRASSRUNNERS FC side, who are as well table topper from the NUT League Cup 2025-2026 season, giving themselves their best of hope of confidence for other invitational tournament and as well club friendly fixtures that will keep the players fit ahead of the start of the second stanza, which they've started well against Eagle Stars. Sporting Lagos will start their campaign away from home from the second stanza of the NNL. GRASSRUNNERS as well are pushing of a lifeline for the start of the Nationwide League One season. They are both having great intents on a different platform. Not forgetting the GRASSRUNNERS are in the green and green shorts, Sporting Lagos in blue and white. The timing of hope of football feelings. It's just a club friendly fixtures and nothing attached at the end of the 90. The defender needs to be very careful with the poor touch of ball. But that was a challenge there from the captain of the side, Shamsuddin Isiaq. It's well seen by referee for free kick. It's been fantastic. It's flexible run of attack and confidence. Another trusted left back in the left back position for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. It's been a very good man from the left hand side, operating well, where his reflexes and run of attack to overlap forward to join the attack. Goalkeeper in today's game in goal for the GRASSRUNNERS still remain their trusted number one, was in goal against Eagle Stars, Ahmad Shuaib. Agbejere Mark is being paired alongside Raphael Godwin, Unwose Emmanuel playing from the right wing position, and Isiaq Shamsuddin playing from the left wing. Labade Azan, Umba Daniel Foley Bennett, who was fantastic in the last game against Eagle Stars with his accurate long passes, is in the middle of the area. It's going to be Agbejere Papi alongside Taufik Shegun with Anipasatira Abu Anifata to lead the attack, and that was another terrific save from goalkeeper. That was almost close. Ahmad Shuaib with that fine big save for stretch. Terrific goalkeeping. The number of saves that makes it look easy for goalkeeper who have to stretch his whole body. The reflexes of the new goalkeeper trainer in charge for the GRASSRUNNERS as well, reflecting big to the goalkeepers in goal for GRASSRUNNERS, and that is what we're seeing. Finally, the breakthrough comes. Sporting Lagos start well inside the first 4 minutes to find the back of the net to lead this game by goal to nil. Just inside the first 4 minutes, the club friendly fixture where Sporting Lagos are veg on home leads GRASSRUNNERS by goal to nil after that first big save made by goalkeeper. For the corner well delivered inside the back of the net to put the home side 1 goal up in this game. Talk about that big save made by goalkeeper earlier, Ahmed Shuaib. The reflexes of having important of experienced goalkeeper trainers in goal. Chidera, Shola Olafion. 1-1 one this time. Isaac needs to cover up. That was the last touch of ball from the defender. Godwin will have to make that perfect interception of ball to settle for a corner. Let's go from the corner inside the first 4 minutes. They need to be very careful and get themselves well organized this time to concede from another corner. Well delivered, punched out by goalkeeper this time. They are given the best of torturing of effects as the Grassrunners at the moment are finding it difficult to overlap, to penetrate the back line of the Sporting Lagos at the moment. The best of the pressure on ball from the Sporting Lagos who are pressurizing the back line of the Grassrunners FC side. Something easier this time. One touch there from Papi. We'll have to drop into the middle to receive back. It's another dangerous ball. This may be deadly. It goes wide again. That was almost close for the second goal. It's really looking more confidence. The back line of the Grassrunners are lacking the best of communication of ball as it seems to be losing out the ball possession cheaply. They were almost monitored well by the Sporting Lagos attack, who are ready to score as many possible goals as they can in this game, which Grassrunners needs to step up their game and get themselves right up front as well. But at the moment they're finding it difficult to play. Anipa Shatira alongside Shegun Taufik, only the two players up front who are still yet to make a significant difference up front. As well as gone for a foul. Sporting Lagos are not really giving them the chances for Grassrunners as well to express themselves. They're playing away from home. We're live at the National Stadium here in Surulere Legacy pitch to be precise for these club-friendly fixture. Nothing attached at the end of the 90, but it's just preparing both teams ahead of a league season where the Grassrunners will be campaigning from the third tier of the Nigerian League, talking of the Nationwide League One, and as well campaigning from the NUT Cup 2025-2026 season, where they are fixed venue at the Remo Star Stadium in Ikene, Ogun State. It's really looking outstanding for them as they sit top of the table from their conference. Talking of the Grassrunners FC side. It's another big test under the leadership of Eddie Tagoye, the head coach of the Grassrunners in this game. Took charge from Paulo 4 towards the end of the last season. He's doing extremely well for a better football changes and as well best style of football for the players as well to be able to enjoy themselves and showcase themselves to the world, which they've been able to as well deliver nurturing players from different categories to as well have better opportunity outside Nigerian football to various European club countries. Right of Alison Abolowatife, Angelo Agbejore, Tugochizam. About for the high level of football career for a better trial outside Nigerian football to the various European club countries, where they are having the best of opportunity for their chosen career to be given the best of signature and enjoy football beyond imagination. The green and pasture and a green light as well for other players who are choosing football as their career to as well see Grassrunners as the best of all to be given opportunity outside Nigerian football for green and pasture, optimistic of a better level, good standard, good structure from the owner of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, who had really been putting out the best of structure to develop best of football and give opportunity for various talented players from underage level to various categories to give them opportunity with various European club countries who are partners with GRASSRUNNERS. Ten-minute play so far. One goal to the banks of the Sporting Lagos, who leads GRASSRUNNERS by a goal to 0 from a corner. It's just a club-friendly fixtures, nothing attached at the end of this. Bonaventure alongside Abdullahi Agbejoye will score the acrobatic goal against Eagle Stars on the bench for today's game. Segun Taufik has been a super sub from the NU League Cup campaign, but in this game he's starting to be in the starting lineup for today's game. Seeing Abdullahi Agbejoye drop to bench alongside Bonaventure. Better reflexes of ball with confidence. GRASSRUNNERS seems to be panicked to start well into this game, allowing Sporting Lagos to have the possession of ball, which they're showing the slight of experience in Nigerian football on the field of play. It is not just about the result, it is about how fit and exceptional different players from the GRASSRUNNERS will be able to deliver themselves at the top level. Finishes well to see how they can just best of themselves to play. They're putting up to the best of encouragement. They are getting themselves to fill up the gap and see how they can just make that positive changes in this game. Opportunities like these are just for talented players as well. They're surely missing the likes of Adesanya in the middle, one of the most flexible player with ball creativity, influential player, deadly ball move with accurate passes, able to break backline of opponents. Bernard as well is trying to show he's ready to take the place once Adesanya Boluwatife departs and have a better signature to any available European club countries, where at the moment is outside Nigeria for a trial, and hopefully he gets well to convince the club president and the coach in charge. But it's outstanding performance so far in the colours of the GRASSRUNNERS. It will surely deliver at the top level, talking of Adesanya Boluwatife as well. I call him the new discover midfield wholesale of Nigeria, with his accurate ball passes to break the defense line, and the midfielder who knows how to convert chances. His scoring ability is top-notch, up to standard. You talk about his accurate, well-measured passes, which makes it look easy for his teammates to score goals, makes him look different and with quality. This may be dangerous once again for another run of attack for the Sporting Lagos, who are pushing into space of ball. They've been better up front, but politely the GRASSRUNNERS have been able to compose themselves in the back line not to concede more goals. Cherry. It's still been really becoming difficult. Another hit. This time it's still going wide, and nothing to worry how much Shuaib in goal. The goalkeeper has been tested numbers of times in the last 40 minutes of this game. It's been a busy half-time for Ahmad Shuaib, who had been tested numbers of times. Finally only conceded one goal from the corner. For the time to still see how they'll be able to deliver in this game. Count of complaint. And Ahmad Shuhaib next up, perfect diving on ball. He needs to play alongside his own teammate. It's been a lot of pressure. They've been trying to form a heart of solidarity in the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS, which the midfielders have not really been pushing well to attack in this game. Another means pass of ball, loses out the ball possession cheaply again for Sporting Lagos to come forward to attack. But on Joba, the defender will have to make the clearance. Only Shegun Taufik up front at the moment. Everybody have to draw back to assist the defenders of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, pushing only Shegun Taufik up front. At the moment, there is a player down inside the box area of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, Sporting Lagos player. Referee will have to call upon the medics of the team to come over to attend to the player down. There is no going to be need for the medics of the team to attend to the player down for Sporting Lagos. It's been assisted by the centre referee, who wants him off the field to possibly be attended to by the medics of the field to let play continue. It's been a one-sided game, all in advantage of the Sporting Lagos, who have been better with ball possession. But you have to big credit to goalkeeper Shuaib Ahmad, who have been brilliant in goal with numbers of terrific save. Trent Lawani is in goal for today's game for Sporting Lagos. He's the number one choice goalkeeper for the NNL 2025-2026 campaign, where they are as well pushing for the top flight ticket to return back to the Nigerian Premier Football League. They sit second on the log table from Southern Conference B, where Aqua United sit top of the table. Papi. Let's see back for Isaac to chase heavily. The defender is being supported by Godwin, who needs a clearance. Now it's a turn of the GRASSRUNNERS to try another tag, this time unable to get themselves right past once again to break the back line. It's been a stopover from the back line of the Sporting Lagos before reaching Clinton Lawani's territory. Foul is seen by referee for Sporting Lagos free kick. They're showing the high class of difference and making the difference on the field of play, the Sporting Lagos. It's a test for them as well, as they are preparing themselves ahead of the start of the second stanza of the NNL, which will surely commence next week, February 14th. And they are welcoming all great friendly matches to keep the player fit ahead of the second stanza campaign. Another hit of ball, this time it's deflected for a corner, which will be Sporting Lagos' advantage. At the moment, there is another player down injured for Sporting Lagos. They've really been terrified well by the attack of the Sporting Lagos in this game. GRASSRUNNERS centre back had been up to task to make sure they stop all the attack, and now the injury to the Sporting Lagos player is giving him a big advantage and opportunity for the head coach of the GRASSRUNNERS as well to pass instruction to his boys to make that positive changes in this game, as they've really been struggling to play the last 20 minutes of this game. The injury to the player is another advantage, an opportunity for Eddie to go here to pass instruction to his boys and make that meaningful changes in this game where they're really struggling to play at the moment. Michael. Michael is in charge. Let's go from the corner. It's the corner number 4 in this game. Now safely grabbed by goalkeeper. On the other hand, the ball goes out for a goal kick. They've really been trying to adapt into this game quickly to just get themselves right to play. But the Brother side at the moment still maintaining their 1-goal lead. It's to the banks of the Sporting Lagos inside the first 4 minutes where they scored the opening goal, which is still separating these two sides. GRASSRUNNERS are yet to have a shot on target up front so far in the last 20 minutes of this game, where they've been really tormented by the attack of the Sporting Lagos so far in this game. It's really been a struggling day for Anipa Shatira, Abu Anifata alongside Shegun Taufik up front, with Agbejoye Papi as well not really having the best of time to express himself on the field of play. They've really been well caged by the Sporting Lagos midfielders who had really been dominating in the middle to push for more of attack. A big credit to goalkeeper Ahmad Shuaib, who had been up to task with numbers of saves made to make sure he did not concede more than a goal in this game. But there is still plenty of time to play. Fill up to the gap once again. The centre forwards have to draw back, only pushing Shegun Taufik up front. Indulging one of the best of football with the way they play their football pattern under the new head coach of the Sporting Lagos. They were champion of the Gold Cup pre-season tournament, talking of Sporting Lagos. And they are still pushing for a back of return to the top flight football of the Nigerian League, where they still sit second on the log table from the Southern Conference B. Just a point behind Aqua United, who sit top of the table. And they will hope for a better start of the second stanza in a bid to get the top flight ticket. From the top flight ticket they relegated from, they will have the best of hope to return back to play top flight football again, talking of the Nigerian Premier Football League. There's a furious reaction there from the GRASSRUNNERS FC head coach, who needs a better step of football. Shegun Taufik this time. GRASSRUNNERS FC are finding this unfamiliar at the moment. First time they will be playing here at the National Stadium here in Surulere Legacy Pitch. And they're facing a big side, a big name in Nigerian football as well, despite the fact they're playing in the second tier of the Nigerian football. They're yet to have a single shot on target, 24 minutes of action played already. The visitors are still having a struggling day. But the full-back line had really been solid. They've been tested numbers of times from different angles. Shuaib Ahmad had really been having a busy day. Talking of the first choice goalkeeper for GRASSRUNNERS in this game, who had made big save for himself in this game and for GRASSRUNNERS as well. Sporting are keeping the possession of this game to their range, making football looks easy for themselves with a one touch of football parallel done. Chidera will chase, the goalkeeper will have to come to claim clearly. Chidera as well is a former Star Builders player who is now spending his second season with Sporting Lagos. Big chance, first time. Not just really the best of ball move this time from Papi Agbejoye. I was expecting him to strike first. First touch was good. But at the end, it was a disappointing run of attack from the center forward, which he had nothing to show at the end. He had all the time in this world to strike for goal. First touch, trying to just beat past the defender before striking for goal, but at the end it was nothing to show. Assist that attempt begging again with nothing from the center forward to bring out for GRASSRUNNERS, who are pushing for the equalizer. Brings another player down at the moment for Sporting Lagos, who is being attended to by the medics of the team. Bennett alongside Umba Daniel are operating from the middle of the area. Ball resumed back after the player attended to by the medics of the Sporting Lagos is okay. 26 minutes of football played already. Still plenty of time for a possible better initiative of football from the GRASSRUNNERS side, as they've not really been playing up to expectation in this game, given the best of opportunity for Sporting Lagos to dominate. It's been a one-sided game, all in advantage of Sporting Lagos, who have been better side, keeping the possession of this game in the advantage, making football look easy for themselves with their accurate short passes. Chidera, who is operating from the left wing position. It's another promising left back alongside Shamsuddin Isiaq, who is the captain of the side for the GRASSRUNNERS side, with his flexible run and accurate crosses. Quentin Lawani had no problem with that. There are numbers, I must say, there are thousands of talented goalkeepers in goal. Clinton Lawani, if you're watching in goal during the Gold Cup preseason tournament where they were crowned champion, was absolutely phenomenal. There is going to be substitution from the Sporting Lagos. He's as well a graduate of the GRASSRUNNERS side, and it's going to be introduced by Sporting Lagos any moment from now. He's a graduate of the GRASSRUNNERS side with the number 16 jersey. He's finally been introduced by Sporting Lagos. He will be campaigning as well in the second tier of the Nigerian football, talking of the Nigerian National League. Shot out this time. Larry finally introduced by the Sporting Lagos. Chidera Okafo flips another ball to the left hand side, but this time no pressure so far on Emmanuel Nwonze. Sporting Lagos have not already been operating from the left wing position to put pressure on Nwonze Emmanuel. It's been a loaded one on the left back, Shamsuddin Isiaq, from the run of attack, operating from the right wing position. With a depth of attack, Shamsuddin Isiaq, who had really been under much more pressure from the Sporting Lagos attack. Calmly well recovered and retrieved well by the defender. They're still pushing on with hope. It's a sunny day live there at the National Stadium. Hot weather, very, very hot. And we have together coverage and the broadcast of this game for viewers across the globe to have access to watch all matches involving GRASSRUNNERS FC on their YouTube channel. For football agents and scouts who are partners with the GRASSRUNNERS to have access to be able to watch talents live. For all the other players as well who are outside Nigerian football, who are outside Africa, who are outside Nigeria, totally to have access to watch all live matches of the GRASSRUNNERS from different categories. Shola Oladutoye, they want another opportunity to break forward. He's been deadly with his ball run of attack. Well dealt with by the defender. Daniel will surely get there very strong and energetic. I call him the new discover N'Golo Kante. Segun Taufik. We're starting with his captain, Isaac. Excellently done. Retrieved well by Hassan Labadi. This is Godwin Raphael Totomi. Very strong, energetic, industrious man in the back line. I call him the Rock. With his ball recovery, tireless Godwin Totomi. There are going to be numbers of substitutions as well from the Sporting Lagos as they are introducing another fresh legs of players. Ebuka Stanley family. That's 1 minute of football played already. 5 substitutions made by Samuel Victor introduced as well by Sporting Lagos. Is a former FC Ebede player. He had a couple of years spent with FC Ebede, traveled to FC Midtjylland. Had 2 trials with FC Midtjylland before being dropped, and now having a good spell with Sporting Lagos. I must say, he had numbers of goals recorded all through the first stanza of the second tier of the Nigerian League, talking of the NNL 2025-2026 season, where they will continue their campaign for the second stanza, where they'll have to travel away from home. Calvin Enonoge is as well introduced, another product of the Star Builders. He's putting on number 7 jersey, another exceptional player, magnificent player, very skillful and energetic, a good finisher and a goal pusher, goal getter. Calvin Enonoge is a player who as well can play from a different role from the middle of the area and as well can play up front. Figurating of a heart of hope, you talk about the ball standard of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, producing a lot of talented players from different categories, from different ways of hope. Talk of Shamsuddin Isiaq, backline of Godwin Totomi, who had been solid in the backline, a player like a rock. N'Golo Kante of Nigeria is discovered well by the GRASSRUNNERS FC. Daniel, who had really been influential, not really making the absence of Otugo Chisholm to be lapses opened, and he's doing extremely well, doing that dirty job which is left over by Otugo Chisholm, who will always make that perfect recovery of ball, an excellent challenge with his ball. Doing Daniel will have to take the next step alongside Bernard, who was fantastic against Eagle Stars with his accurate passes and ball touches. This time around, there is opportunity for him as well to express himself as one of the most talented players in the middle of the area. GRASSRUNNERS will have the best of time as well to have a routine act to discover another new replacement of Adesoya Boluwatife, who is at the moment one of the most rated players of the GRASSRUNNERS. I call him the new discover Mesut Ozil of Nigeria. Exceptional player with all accuracy and brilliancy. His individual brilliancy on the field of play is always magnificent. Talk about the accuracy and perfect passes of ball. It's going to be as well having enough time to watch this game live and wish his teammates all the very best in all their previous crumpled of opportunities. It's going to be having another time as well from their outstanding and upcoming matches to wish them all the very best as they will be washing away from Nigeria, where we'll have a comfortable life of opportunity to showcase himself to the world beyond exceptional display. He's a talented player, well discovered by the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, and I must say he had done extremely well to pay his due. They deserve that. And this is another time for another player to be well discovered by the GRASSRUNNERS, who are doing extremely well from the grassroots. Best to the standard at the rate of the top level. No way given for Kelvin. Well marked. This is a time for Bernard to show himself. Daniel feeds Segun Taofik up front. Still too much for Segun Taofik to chase this time. This may be an opportunity. Oh, that was almost close. Good thinking from Daniel. Young, talented and brilliant. It makes the first meaningful attempt of this game for GRASSRUNNERS FC. Daniel. That's a young, promising player. I was comparing to the former French international N'Golo Kante. Very strong and energetic. Will always do that dirty recovery of ball in the middle of the area. First time it was almost close as well to put himself on the score sheet to bring this game back level. That was really tremendous and a fine, meaningful save from Clinton Lawani to deny Daniel a meaningful attempt. Bernard now having the confidence to enjoy himself this time as they are getting themselves right with hope to play. Chance once again, and this must just be, and it's not just be. Wonderful moment for the equalizer. The second attempt inside 60 seconds after the save made by Clinton Lawani from Daniel strike. Terrific goalkeeping, and it's a lovely strike of ball. I must say, it's really, really good. Chance again comes back in. There is a big shout from the bench of the GRASSRUNNERS appealing for a foul inside the box area. It's not into referee interest to point to the spot for a call of a foul. That was almost the best close moment once again. They're now having the best of confidence to come forward to play. GRASSRUNNERS are getting back themselves with a high right of ball. Now your matches have been playing since establishment of GRASSRUNNERS. Wonderful moment, another long effort. That is really, really close once again. They seem now to be having the best of confidence to play. They allowed the Sporting Lagos to enjoy the first 20 minutes of this game. Next turn of the GRASSRUNNERS. They're pushing up to the best now, and they're filling up every right into this game. Apology is sent by Shamsuddin Isaac on the challenge on Kelvin Unage. Shamsuddin Isiaq had really been commanding in the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS in this game. The combination of Godwin Itotomi alongside Agbejiri Mark had really been solid. They didn't get themselves right to play inside the first 10-15 minutes, allowing Sporting Lagos to dominate. And they were able to pick and get themselves the best of the confidence as well. Just strolling into this game and give their best. These are players who can surely break Bansport to get their signature, the likes of Godwin Itotomi, I call the Rock, alongside Agbejiri Mark, who always have the best of delivery of ball with his ball recovery without committing a single foul. It's one of the most talented players I've ever seen, with the best recovery of ball without committing a foul. As a defender, talking of Agbejiri Mark, you look at his stature, you never can predict how solid he will be in the back line. We talk about how sensible he is always when he makes recovery of ball without having any contact to deceive the center referee to book him. He has really been setting one of the best records for himself. One of the most expensive world discovered centre back for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, Agbejiri Mark. And a solid combination with Godwin Itotomi. They're setting a big foundation for themselves, setting a big name, and they are surely going to be a staple for them once they leave GRASSRUNNERS for greener pasture outside Nigerian football. They've done remarkably well. The pairing had been excellent, talking of Godwin Itotomi alongside Agbejiri Mark. They've been solid in the back line, making work looks easy for the goalkeeper in goal. With their outstanding performance and ball recovery, you have a trust in Agbejiri Mark and Godwin Itotomi. Feel relieved that you are always secure as a goalkeeper. But in this game as well, there are numbers of times Ahmad Shuaib had been called to action and the goalkeeper had been up to task. A terrific goalkeeping, outstanding reaction and reflexes. It had really been up to task for him to showcase himself as one of the trusted number ones. We're already approaching half time of this game with 43 minutes of football played. It's still one goal separating these two sides. A club-friendly fixture with nothing attached. We're preparing them ahead of other invitational tournament and new season where Sporting Lagos are campaigning from the second half of the Nigerian football. GRASSRUNNERS playing from the NUT where they sit top of the league. Table with 32 points, and they may just set record for themselves, making their first debut and pushing to be champions. They will as well be campaigning in the third tier of the Nigerian League, talking of the Nationwide League 1, which surely will be commencing April 10. So these kind of friendly matches are to prepare the boys ahead of what the new seasons of the NLO and the NUT League second stanza will looks like, where they've started well against Eagle Star, where they defeated them by 6-0. A sensational strike of ball, an acrobatic finish from Abdullahi Agbejiri was the talking point of the match day 15 fixture against Eagle Stars, scoring the opening goal. It's the match day 15 of the NUT League, but GRASSRUNNERS 14th of the season. And that surely see them still sit top of the table at the moment with 32 points. Not really bad outing, and they're sending big messages to the opponents. They are here for business, and business for pleasure. Business for better opportunity, for outstanding and impressive players on the field of play. for better opportunity for various selected scouts and agents watching GRASSRUNNERS players live to give them the best of opportunity outside Nigerian football. And these are part of initiative of the club president. 45 minutes of football with seconds to 45 played already. The seconds to 45 plus what the little stoppage time of this halftime will be. It's still 1 goal to the banks of Sporting Lagos from a corner. GRASSRUNNERS have been close twice to score. First from the attempt of Umber Daniel, was very close from the outside box area. He tries his luck, saved well by Clinton Lawani. Another attempt, well denied. And that 2-minute for attempt give them the best of confidence now to play and enjoy themselves. It's been a very frustrating half-time for Eddie Togoye, who had really not been satisfied with the way he reacts to bundle up his boys reacting to this game. But I must tell you, they've had the best approach of football in this first 45 minutes of this game, which comes to an end from the centre referee whistle, exporting Lagos to half-time of the club-friendly fixture 1. GRASSRUNNERS FC 0.
What you wear, that is where you want me to. You do not thought you got it.
He's looking for. What's it name? Bernard. Bernard.
They defeated Eagle Star 10 goals to 0 in their first opening fixture, and Eagle Stars almost have their first breakthrough inside for 60 seconds. That was nearly close. 4-point difference behind Sunshine Stars, who sit second on the log table with 28 points. Alongside Kwara FA as well, who sit third on the log table with 7 points with Sunshine Stars, 28 points. Shuffle Select as well will play tomorrow. Let's see, woefully, disappointingly, embarrassing 10 goals to 0. The last of the first stanza of the NUD4. But they will hope they bounce back better and see Eastern Perry away from home. Looking off the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, another great fixture it will be. But they have to get this job done before pulling to face their next game against the Perry away from home at the Obidomen Stadium. The Stars are still coming into this game with a serious heart of getting the results. That will surely shock everybody if he comes. Defend now, the tree back. Flips another long ball forward, but the flag is up for an offside this time. Players who are not being given opportunity to playing time. This may be a chance for Abdullahi! That was struck by the post. That was nearly close, and that should have been their breakthrough. That was almost close. But Daniel, lovely pass. This time he should score. It's still saved. Okay. And now pressurizing the back line of the Eagle Stars in sack for goal. Lovely ball this time. A lovely striker ball. It is beautiful for the second time. Abdullahi Agbejoye gets it right with an acrobatic strike. It's a beautiful finish from the center forward. This is what you expect from a good finisher. This young boy is just too good to watch. And he's dedicating his goal to another big name, Abdul. What a fine strike. Free kick from the right, reverse angle, Eagle Stars advantage. The lead back straight to goalkeeper's hand. Now they can run into space for another attack now. Good run forward, Musa Lassisi, unselfish! Brace for Abdullahi Agbejoye. Big thanks to Musa Lassisi, his second assist of this game. And his second breakthrough. Once again, he's dedicating his second goal to another special player. And it's really... making themselves looking relevant and makes it easy for the opponent they face so far this season, Eagle Stars. This is Israel Shama. He's the captain of the side for the GRASSRUNNERS in this game. Due to the absence of Capturing Isiak, who is not starting this game, but it's going to be a sub, possibly if he's going to be introduced right in the second half of this game. Lovely ball flick for this may be chance for goal number 3. Hat-trick hero! Today it's just a special day. It's getting everything. He's making football look easy for his own team. Bernard in the middle of the area as well. Good ball for flat stays down on the Zai Shama each time expecting the arrival of his own teammate. Another fine cross. This time. Good ball forward. Calm down. To attack forward this time. Opportunity to shoot from the ring, decide to raise back. Another lovely well major pass. He looks the ball off the goalkeeper's head, and it's just becoming too beautiful. Wonderful set piece of touch. Michael underscores it as well. His first goal for GRASSRUNNERS. His first debut of the Henry Cup 2025-2026 season. His first appearance, his first goal. Look at the summer dance. And that is making it look easy for them. Short force for the 5 from the Eagle Stars, 7 from the GRASSRUNNERS left side. Flexible Tony. Flash over race this time. Ali Hussein. The line. Shama with another cross. A cross from his own teammates to make the push of attack. And in with Abdullahi unselfish. Chance saved by goalkeeper, rebounds again, it's missed kick. Mike. Lovely ball flips in, it's another save made by goalkeeper Shuaib Ahmad. The goalkeeper needs that ball diving.
Every Victor one now.
That's right. Virtually mark excellently wrong. Ali will say each time. There are numbers of players expecting the pass and cross this time. Decide to go for parallel one. Good thinking from Daniel. And it's still the communication or rightly sense. And 20 minutes to still play before. And finally, goal number 4 for Abdullah Agbejoye, goal number 5 for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. It's another ball forward now. Lays it down, decides to shoot from that range. Still not just a full goalkeeper in goal. Post to the rescue, and he's just into the back of the net anyhow again. Goal number 6. And that surely will wrap this game up. But there is still plenty of time with hope that there is still possibility of seeing more goals. I bet you a mark. Oh, lovely thinking of ball forward now. Opportunity for goal number 5. Contact scene. Let's going other way. 2 minutes to 90. Flips in. Doing everything possible to just pull one back. This win becomes their 10th win of the season, 7th clean sheet of the season as well. They still remain top of the table now with 32 points.
Before you wear, that is where you want me to. You do not thought you got it.
Looking for. What's his name? Bernard. Bernard.
They defeated Eagle Star 10 goals to 0 in their first opening fixture, and Eagle Stars almost have their first breakthrough inside for 60 seconds. That was nearly close. 4-point difference behind Sunshine Stars, who sit second on the log table with 28 points. And upside Wara FA as well, who sit third on the log table with 7 points with Sunshine Stars, 28 points. Shuffle Select as well will play tomorrow. Let's see, woefully, disappointingly, embarrassing 10 goals to 0. The last of the first stanza of the NAB Cup. But they will hope they bounce back better and see. Back for the second half of this game, it still won't go to the back of the Sporting Lagos. GRASSRUNNERS were close to get themselves right back in the game through Daniel. Lovely strike from the outside box area. He had been solid in the middle alongside Bernard. And the combination of Petre Mark alongside Godwin Raphael have been trying to stop the attack of the Sporting Lagos, who have been pushing for more goals. They have another 45 minutes to fill up the gap and get the job done. It's just a club-friendly fixture and nothing attached at the head of the 90 of this great contest. It's preparing the boys ahead of other invitational tournament and as well their new season. A remarkable show of football so far from Mark in the centre back row, being paired alongside Godwin Raphael, who had been commanding in the back line. A lot of pressure on Shamsuddin Isiaq, who had been able to do well as the captain of the side, leading by example. But they have another 45 minutes to enjoy themselves. Nevertheless, they would not look about the result, but their impressive and outstanding performance in this game surely speaks for the boys. I've really been representing GRASSRUNNERS as well at the top level. The football scout and agent who are watching them live as well will be able to have the best of mind to select 1, 2, 3, 4 best talented players from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side who have done extremely well. The likes of the man I call the solid man in the back line, Godwin Raphael, alongside the man with the flexible and ball recovery of ball, Petre Mark, called the nice Ricardo Carvalho, the Portuguese and former Chelsea international, as well a specialist in ball recovery of ball without committing single foul. Editor Goye will have to try to look to his bench to possibly make some changes up front. They will be satisfied to as well go back home with something meaningful to the verge of half-time. They had the best of display of football, talking of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side who were close to bring the game back level. Good initiative and motivation so far from the club president of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, promoting top talent from the grassroots to national level and international level as well, which we've been able to see for more players of the GRASSRUNNERS having trials from various European club countries with their outstanding and impressive displays so far during the colours of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. That was almost close to goal number 2. Very lucky GRASSRUNNERS survived that setup again. The light of Adi Sawyer and Gello with Toto Gochizm with various European clubs. There is going to be a substitution, a early one into the start of the second half from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Is going to be the energetic man up front, Bonaventure. This will be introduced any moment from now to possibly add more force to the attack of the GRASSRUNNERS in this game. This is Papi, support forward by Isiaq. Unable to feed Shegun Taufik, will still manage to keep the possession of ball. Lagos survive at the moment. He seems now to be getting the confidence to play in this game, the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. They had not been under pressure so far from the right back position. Much of the run of attack from the Sporting Lagos has been from the right wing, putting pressure on Shamsuddin Isiaq, who had really done extremely well to stop the run of attack of the Sporting Lagos. And still with that, he's having the best of confidence as well to overlap forward with his crosses from that left wing position. Second half display of football as well, with hope of seeing how best they will be able to deliver in this game. Umba down there with a long ball forward, goalkeeper have to come off his line. Quintin Lawani. They're demonstrating well in the second half of this game, GRASSRUNNERS, as they are having hope. But this time they need to be very careful again. Well done job, excellently recovered by Labode Azen, who have to make that vital interception of ball. Demonstrating to see how best they will be able to get this job done. With better reflexes and poor confidence. Lots still being expected from the head coach of the GRASSRUNNERS, talking of Eddie Togoye, who wants his boys to do better. They had a ball, good display, 15 minutes to the close of half time. The verging into second half with a better prospect of high delivery of ball, which we've been able to classify different kind of talented players from various categories on field of play from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Right of Shamsuddin Izia, Godwin Itotomi alongside Agbejoye Mark. We talked about Umblakania brilliance in the middle of the area, being solidly recovered by Bernard. They are now having best time to torment. There are numbers of players of the GRASSRUNNERS warming up from the bench as well, from the touchline, ready to be introduced, with the Sporting Lagos made 5 substitutions before half time. Touch calmly by Godwin. Daniel got a short one. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant recovery of ball, excellently done by Bernard. He's really having the best display of football in the second half of this game. We watched him play against Eagle Stars. It was almost fantastic, exceptional on the field of play, magnificent player with his accurate long passes. He's not really been having the best of time in this game as well to showcase himself to the world. As a young, promising, talented player I'm talking about, which hides a big advantage for him. His accurate launch of ball forward. He was absolutely magnificent against Eagle Stars. He was the killer man in the middle with his passes, breaking into space for Papi to find the back of the net. The game is called Brace, talking of Agbejoye. First was from the acrobatic strike, which was one of the talking point goal of the match day 15 fixture. Possibly maybe nominated as one of the best goals of the Henry Cup 2025-2026 season from that brilliancy of acrobatic strike from Abdullahi Agbejoye. There is a player who is struggling for fitness at the moment for Sporting Lagos. I guess nothing really serious on the player who seems to be okay. Free kick in a promising area to possibly shoot for goal. Godwin alongside his own teammate in front of the ball to take the responsibility of the set piece. And Pashatira Abu Anifata is leaving that over for Godwin Raphael to take. Godwin scored in the first stanza of the Henry Cup against Kwara FA. Scored the equalizer. He's well known with his thunderous strike from set pieces like this. I don't have opportunity to strike this time. It sends back to Godwin. The defender is coming forward to show the attack how it's been done. There is a big problem on Godwin this time. He's down injured. His teammate wants him to rise up quickly to recover back to his position. But this might be another time to expose. GRASSRUNNERS needs to be very careful. And the post to the rescue. That was almost close. That should have been Sporting second goal. Very, very lucky. GRASSRUNNERS exercise survive another set of big one. They need to just try to stop the run of attack. When you see Shamsuddin overlap forward, the lapses of recovery, always with numbers of gathering players of the GRASSRUNNERS who always surround the Sporting Lagos, but they seems to be attacking more with confidence in the second half, quite different from the way they played all through the half time. A lot of expectation from the GRASSRUNNERS FC talented players who are young, paraded sides, A lot of prospects and determination. Shegun Taufik did well with his first touch. Still managed to keep the composure. Release down! And Papi Agbajoye in another promising position. You expect him to do better. Big credit. Lovely thinking there from Shegun Taufik. Will manage himself to release down for Papi. Energetic. Shegun Taufik, keep that composure, hold on himself, wait for the arrival of his own teammates, saw the run of attack of Papi, released down the short pass, but the heat there from Papi wasn't too much powerful for goalkeeper, which goes wide. Bonaventure is ready to be introduced any moment from now as he keep getting ready to keep himself fit to be introduced by the coach. A call from referee. It is going to be for Sporting Lagos penalty. Godwin Itotomi Raphael keep complaining, not really satisfied with the referee decision. He never saw that coming. And the defender keep protesting alongside the captain of the side, Shamsuddin Isiaq. The referee decision which the players of the GRASSRUNNERS are not satisfied with. Finally, the referee decision will stand as they will surely hope on Shuaib Ahmad to save the day and deny Sporting Lagos their second goal. He's been fantastic in goal so far in this game. Shuaib Ahmad had made numbers of good saves for himself. We'll have another opportunity to be tested from this ball kick. Furious reaction there from Eddie Segoye, who is not really happy as well as satisfied with the central referee decision. Oh, it's a magnificent stop from goalkeeper. Eddie Segoye as well have to applaud the goalkeeper brilliance. I was talking about how good he had been so far in this game. And once again, that is top-notch goalkeeping there from Shuaib Ahmad. You can feel the reaction there from the goalkeeper trainer, Joe Dosu, who is showing his reflexes of training is really impacting with a second goalkeeper trainer of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, who are impacting more knowledge into the heads of the goalkeepers being produced by the GRASSRUNNERS. Once again, he shows his class. That is a solid hand of ball, strong hand of ball from goalkeeper Shuaib Ahmad. And he did that extremely well. Still keep this game with hope of fighting for a possible equalizer. Just a strong hand to ball there by Shuaib Ahmad. He will surely cut off this clip and watch over and over again. Just corner, not to forget they score from this corner where GRASSRUNNERS needs to be on their toes. To be well here to lot again. Finally, there is going to be the introduction of Bonaventure. Bonaventure will be introduced any moment from now from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. The centre forward is still awaiting the centre referee approval. It is going to be the last taste of the game for Shegun Taufik, who has been brilliant in this game. He's making way for another goal pusher and goal getter, very solid and energetic up front. It's the last taste of the game for Shegun Taufik. He had one good assist to almost bring this game back level from a week of attempt from Papi. As they introduce another strong man up front. The man I compared to the former Argentine international Carlos Tevez. Talking of Bonaventure. His first touch from an offside position. Very strong in space of run. Deadly playmaker. A goal getter and a goal pusher. Bonaventure with the hope of rescuing the day for GRASSRUNNERS FC side. 61 minutes of football played already. Still plenty of time to play.
Daniel behind you. Assad.
Covered by Bennett. That should be a foul. Correct decision made by referee on Daniel. He's been doing that silent dirty job in the middle, allowing a free roll for ball run of attack for Bennett. How many times? Shoaib Hamad will surely be the talking point man, no matter what happened at the end of this game. He's just the hero of this game. Looking at the first choice goalkeeper for today's game, I was talking about how brilliant he was all through half time with numbers of good save made, and that penalty as well will surely be a talking point. And that is to show the goalkeeper trainers of the GRASSRUNNERS are really doing extremely well to make sure they produce a lot of talented goalkeeper in various categories. Shoaib Hamad is trying to create a big name for himself in the colours of the GRASSRUNNERS for a better opportunity outside Nigerian football as well. Very rare opportunities are given for goalkeepers, but you watch Shoaib Hamad, you get yourself convinced to possibly have his signature. Bonaventure, flag stays down. Bonaventure! I was talking about how sharp and brilliant he is. His first attempt, his first breakthrough as well. That is just the first run of attack. And they make the difference to bring this game back level from the substitute. It didn't take him much more time to make that reflexes up front. You talk about his composure. And that finish as well is a top class one. There is nothing for Clinton Lawani to do about that this time. Their third attempt in this game, and they bring this game back level. Just a club friendly fixture, but a touch of a glory for Bonaventure, who is marking up a good way. So remarkable changes in the second half of this game, and the strike is just as good as what you like. There's still time for the fans on seat as well, who love that goal from Bonaventure. You talk about the calmness and as well the composure. One height to the goalposts. And bury that into the right top corner for Clinton Lawani to become airless. Too much of a plenty of time to play. No wonder he's to start this game from the bench and study well, which his impact is coming in a positive way. Shoaib Hamad will have to say thank you for Bonaventure to see a relief of a pain after saving numbers of active attack from the Sporting Lagos. His teammates had rapid efforts by converting their best chance as well in the second half of this game. And we have to start all over again with the time to still play plenty. 25 minutes of action to still play. Sporting Lagos are now aware how deadly and dangerous Bonaventure is. It's a double man marking on the centre forward. Bonaventure is sellable. Bonaventure is more advertisable. His scoring ability and scoring rates is absolutely synonymous and up to standard of high level to deliver at the top level of his football career. Big name, Bonaventure. It will surely be top of the headline tomorrow morning with a brilliant goal. Shabhammer needs to be very careful with the short passes. Another fine goalkeeper in goal who had really shown himself is to be trusted by the coaches to be in goal for every big games like this. Sporting Lagos were close to scoring inside the first 2 minutes. A big sense to Shoaib Ahmad before conceding in the 4th minute of this game. And the Pashatira. Umba Daniel is there. Managed draw by Umba, but the ball is out. I wonder what the GRASSRUNNERS players are chopping. They're very strong and energetic on ball. I guess they are hitting more of yam and bread. Very strong players and very energetic GRASSRUNNERS FC players. You look about the right of structures, you look about their statures and as well the physique on the field of play. It shows they have a complete balanced diet. From the goalkeeper to the defenders to the midfielders are healthy. That's to show they are well nurtured and fed well by the club president who had really structured out the best structure of football to make lives easy for the football players representing GRASSRUNNERS. Mr. Benga Agbejoy, who is the club president of the GRASSRUNNERS, leading the players well to the highest level of football career. There is going to be another substitution any moment from now from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. This time it's going to be the introduction of Paul. Hilary fix up to the right hand side to now attack forward. Quick attack, big problem on the defender. Unstoppable and uncatchable Bonaventure this time is looking for support. Fix him well, and it's too much for Pennard to catch. Good thinking once again. Waited for the run of his own teammate before releasing down the pass. Bonaventure was only Bernard who will have to follow up for the attack, but too much for the midfielder as well. We'll have to just catch up forward. Papi have to draw back to assist the defenders and have to settle for a corner. It's going to be the last hit of the game for Anipashatira Abu Anifata. He's going to be making way for Paul. Bonaventure everywhere on the field of play, assisting the defenders, winning all area balls. Tireless Bonaventure, always ready to play with a committed heart, dedicated to deliver at the top level. I must say, these are players who can surely break banks forward to get their signature to play for different various clubs in Europe. Get the best from him. You bet players like this to score 20, 25 goals, 30 goals in a season. GRASSRUNNERS needs to be very careful not to concede with the effort being laid into the second half of this game. 20 minutes to still play plus what the stoppage time will be before full time. Jack will have to mark once again. 1-on-1 with Shola. No way to go past the left back. He's been fantastic in this game despite the much more pressure from the right wing position of Shola Latoi. Capturing Isaac Adby, doing extremely well with his ball recovery. No wonder he's been given the captain armband to lead GRASSRUNNERS to the promised land. Dramatizing well forward. Sporting Lagos are still pushing to restore back the lead for themselves. GRASSRUNNERS are not ready to concede again. They've learned from their little mistake all through half time. They're trying to work on which they really have in the best of their second half display. Quite different from the way they had a slow start all through half time. We've seen the best of GRASSRUNNERS in this game. They have to pick well. 25th minute of this game, which they as well have the right to as well play. And it's been a balanced second half display from the both sides. Have the best of time to come to enjoy themselves in these club-friendly fixtures where we've seen a lot of talented display of football from the GRASSRUNNERS FC player, including Sporting Lagos. It's going to venture go, a big motivation for the GRASSRUNNERS FC players as well. There is still something meaningful to get from this game. It's really a hot weather here. We have the broadcast of this game as well under the hot sun for viewers across the globe, for the lovers of the GRASSRUNNERS as well, to be able to have access to watch this game live and give the best of motivation and support for the needed growth of the GRASSRUNNERS since the establishment of the club. The club president would never have a doubt. This is the best achievement, and as well, this is the best way to go to motivate, encourage, and give the best support for young talented players in Nigeria, and to be given opportunity outside Nigerian football, which had been the part of initiative with a lot of scouting program initiated by the club president to give platform for talented players from various levels at the grassroots level, to feed them to international level, where there are a lot of sponsors and partnerships from various European club countries to support the growth of GRASSRUNNERS FC. A big win for the club president himself. And we've been having the best of support from various European clubs as well to motivate the talented players in Nigeria and give them best try to get their signature. Where they have been able to convince the heart of the coaches and club president of the various European clubs. I like to have had his sign is outside Nigeria. So, Otugo Chisholm, Angelo Agbejoyi. Raza Kalabadi as well is the fourth player who is having a trial outside Nigerian football. A big smile to the face of the club president achieving something big like that, and this surely will motivate other players. There is green light at the end of the tunnel. Quarter of an hour to still play before full time. It's 1-1 as it stands. Sporting Lagos has been held to a 1-1 draw at the moment. GRASSRUNNERS will surely be proud and satisfied with the way they've come to play. Once again, goalkeeper is always ready for the task. Shuaib Ahmad is having one of the best days for himself in goal. There may just be a call of the medics' attention on the goalkeeper who is down at the moment. It's been fantastic in goal, I must be sincere. Numbers of time he had been called to action with a couple of good saves made so far to his own glove. Good outing for this young talented goalkeeper who had really made himself proud. It's been terrific in goal. He's make himself a better name. And these are part of what some football agent and scout watching him live will have the best of time to give him outside opportunities. Very lucky, the height as well is a big advantage for Shuaib Ahmad. He's utilizing it well to win Hollywood Boys. They have a second choice goalkeeper on the bench for today's game as well, Daniel. I guess it's not something really serious on Shuaib Ahmad, who seems to be okay after being attended to by the medics of the team, being joined by the goalkeeper trainer. Shuaib Ahmad is 100% fit and okay. They will surely celebrate this draw if it ends this way, GRASSRUNNERS FC, and they will applaud Shuaib Ahmad brilliance in goal as the goalkeeper. He's the savior so far in this game, saving GRASSRUNNERS from conceding goal number 2 from that well saved penalty before Bonaventure responded well up front with his just second impact of this game, with his introduction taking the place of Shagun Taufik. Still on your way. How that looks dangerous. That should have been Sporting Lagos' second goal again. GRASSRUNNERS surviving every act of a setup from the attack of Sporting Lagos in this game. It's going to be a call of the medics this time on another player down at the moment inside their own box area for the GRASSRUNNERS set aside, trying to figure out who exactly he is. To sacrifice his whole body, intercepting a hit of ball. Agbejo Mark is the player down. Not a really serious on the player who had been solid in the back line. His ball recovery and ability to just tender up tense of actions. Always able to absorb pressure in a big game like this. You see the best of Agbejo Mark alongside Godwin Itotomi in the back line. Nevertheless, these are players as well who can deliver at the top level of their football career. Break banks and get the two signature of these two talented centre-back, Godwin Itotomi and Agbejo Mark. They're just always too solid at the back line. 79 minutes of football with 11 minutes to play. There is going to be another double substitution from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. It's going to be the introduction of Farouk alongside Lawrence. But before the introduction, please still continue. The permission is still not yet granted by the centre referee for the introduction of Farouk alongside Lawrence. Into the last 10 minutes of this game. Still Sporting Lagos 1, GRASSRUNNERS FC 1. Just the club friendly fixtures and nothing attached at the end of this game. Sporting Lagos scored fourth inside the first 4 minutes before Bonaventure equalized. There is going to be a yellow card shown by the centre referee on the challenge on Bonaventure. Bonaventure had been the power man up front in this game. His introduction had really been making it look difficult for the Sporting Lagos players to deal with. Yes, the head coach of the GRASSRUNNERS will take that big risk. It's the last stage of the game for Agbejoye Mark, which the coach as well applauds his brilliance in this game, applauds how good he has been so far with his impact in this game, top notch. Last stage of the game for the man who started this game as the captain of the side for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, captain leading by example, Shamsuddin Isaac. He makes way for Lawrence. And Lawrence will finish this game as a left back. Godwin will finish this game as the captain of the GRASSRUNNERS FC. Indulging best of football feelings, GRASSRUNNERS are preparing to make another substitution any moment from now. I guess it's going to be the interjection of Phillips. Goalkeeper again not been up to tack so far. There is another big problem and another player down for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Another diving of ball from goalkeeper. Muhammad as well is down. But Daniel will have little time to get some words with the head coach, and I guess that is going to be his last taste of the game to make way for Phillips. Phillips will take the place of Umba Daniel in the middle of the area to the last 7 minutes of this game. And at the moment, for the second time in this game, Shuaib Ahmad is going down. Injured? There is the introduction of another fresh leg from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. They introduced Ebuka, and it's the last days of the game for Azan Labode. Sporting Lagos FC's corner. Not forgetting they scored their first goal of this game from corner as well inside the first 4 minutes. As they're trying to push to end this game well to restore back the lead. GRASSRUNNERS are not ready to concede. Out heavily by Phillips. Including Bonaventure have to draw back to assist the defender. As they're trying everything possible to get meaningful result back home, which they will surely celebrate and be satisfied with. Not a bad outing for them. Foul seen by referee on Emmanuel Nwoze. Free kick it will be for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. It's been a busy day on the touchline for Eddie Tagoye. Have to keep the instruction active on the touchline from the start of the kickoff of this game till now. No time to waste time for Eddie Tagoye, who will have to just play alongside his boys to make sure they deliver in this game. The head coach. Good thinking from goalkeeper, who have to come off his line, but still have to recover back quickly. It's a short throw, quick one from the Sporting Lagos, who are pushing deadly into this game to put themselves second time in front in this game. Foul seen by referee, free kick in a deadly position. Yellow card is shown by referee to Ebuka. It's his first impact in this game. 5 minutes to play to 90. Free kick in a deadly and dangerous position now for Sporting Lagos to strike. Another time for Shuaib Ahmad to be tested in goal. He's been outstanding and fantastic in goals so far in this game, Shoaib Ahmad. And he'll surely be proud of himself so far with the way he's been able to spark up himself in goal. Sporting Lagos free kick. Deflected to confuse the heart of the goalkeeper. And that was just to track up the ball for a corner. Quick corner taking. They still keeping the pressure. GRASSRUNNERS are not really giving them that breathing space. Another top class save again. This goalkeeper is born to be a keeper because this is one of the best moments for even top class goalkeeper to be able to deliver. Even the best goalkeepers in the world cannot just do more than this. Shoaib Ahmad had really been fantastic in goal. He's been magnificent. Good display, outstanding performance from the goalkeeper who had just been the talking point man. Big credit to him, and he deserves a big credit and award for his brilliance in goal. 87 minutes of action play with 3 minutes to still play. Ahmad Shoaib really deserve a statue in GRASSRUNNERS. Where exactly did Shoaib Ahmad won his status? He's a solid goalkeeper who is making a name for himself, a big one, a name to be remembered. Very lucky. His height as well is a big advantage for him. That surely will make him look big for a better sale outside GRASSRUNNERS, for another better opportunity as well for him to have a big call for a trial from various European clubs who are watching Shoaib Ahmad live as well to have interest in him. His teammate needs to just get this job done as well, even if they're unable to get a victory, get a point shared in this game, and go back home with a smile in their face. Jumping out with the power needed. No foul given by referee. Good decision made. Lovely back heel pass. Good exchange of passes. Bonaventure is doing extremely well in this game. His impact in this game is really making the difference in a big way for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. I must commend the head coach of the GRASSRUNNERS, who had really made that positive changes as well, including the club president who had really had the trust in him to get his signature to lead GRASSRUNNERS to the promised land and the dreamland as well. 89 minutes of football play. Into the last 60 seconds plus what the stoppage time will be before full time. Job still not done yet. No call of a foul from referee. The player is down at the moment for Sporting Lagos. What's that penalty with him? I guess the referee is overturning his decision. He's going to be given a free kick for Sporting Lagos from the right reverse angle. 90 minutes of football played already into stoppage time of the 90. And referee not interested in much more additional time. He put an end to this game. Still don't understand what the referee decision is. I guess it's still not yet over. But there is a call of a penalty given, a strange call. The whistle sounds like the game is over already, but I guess it's given as a penalty. For the second time, Lagos will be given a penalty again.
No. Did you see that? Did you see that?
I still wonder what the referee decision is. It's given for a clear penalty, which I still don't understand from my view here. Another controversial call of decision from the central referee. Second penalty given. A referee finally put an end to this game with 92 minutes of football play. Sporting Lagos 1, GRASSRUNNERS FC 1. We'll see you next time, God willing. Bye for now.